Coach Mark here, day after Facebook, doing a little trade setup video. The first of very many. I'll do at least one of these a day, maybe more if I see great. But let's start with Facebook. Facebook had its earnings yesterday and huge gap down. Now, we're right in the middle of earnings season. So these type of gap downs, gap ups are big deals. And they will happen quite often with earnings as earnings come in and greatly exceed or miss expectations. One thing that we want to do, if we're a new or experienced trader, doesn't matter, is we want to have a strategy. We want to have some kind of system that helps us know how to play these situations. A lot of times individuals come into a chart, they see it, but they don't know exactly how they're going to play it. Let me give you a couple of suggestions on how you might play it. One thing that you can do on a gap down is one of the first things is just identify those price levels on the gap day. So we have the initial gap down yesterday, Thursday, July 26th. And then as the days progress, start to identify the trading range, the highs and lows, the support and resistance levels that form. As these levels form, as they're tested after 3 or 4 days, you might find that these are in a range-bound situation where they start to trade sideways for a few days as the bulls and the bears have their proverbial battle, and then when you get a high above, a close above or below the range that develops, that can be interpreted as either a bullish signal if it closes above or a bearish signal if it closes below. And then entering into a trade based on additional confirmation of upward or downward movement, depending on where the break goes, can be one simple yet effective system on how to play a gap down like occurred on Facebook. Another thing you can do if you want to be more aggressive, not necessarily wait for the 3 or 4 days to pass to see if that little range forms. If you are a more aggressive individual, you can use a shorter time frame, such as an hourly chart. Same technique, establish that high and that low of that range, and then base your entry method based on the break of that high or low. Now, as we see yesterday, that high that was established at about 180 on the opening bell, boy, it wanted no part of getting above that, did it? Gliding down a little bit throughout the day. But instead of waiting for those 3, 4, 5 days for a range to form and then base a break up or down off of that, more aggressive traders can use a shorter time frame like the hourly time frame. See the range that has developed over the last couple trading days, and then a break of that support or break of that resistance level can be used as the trading signal. There are a lot of different ways to play gaps. We're going to have a lot of them. This is just a couple of ideas based on the Facebook chart that's developed since its earnings. So I hope you enjoyed. Take care, and do another video or two over the weekend. All right, take care.